my fellow comic book collectors. It's Alan, the Comic Collector Geek, and I'm joined with Mark from Suddenly Comics, my friend from the other side of the planet, from way over there, the other side of the sea. If we had to do the Atlantic, boat across, you're far away.
Yeah, by the
So
time we got once we got there, it'd be time to go back again for next week's show.
exactly. So and we are the price variance because of that distance between us. And every week we look at the hottest Silver Age comics of the week. And I always give Mark the usual suspects, and I put all the cool books on my show, just the way I do it. But he's got some really big ones on his show. I think one might actually be a record. I'm not sure. When I saw the numbers, it seemed a little high for some of them. So I was kind of curious. I put them on the list. They're on Mark's channel. You got to check that out. But let's get into my list, which will be the first five of these top 10 Silver Age of the week. And it's a pretty cool. I got all the cool ones. Sorry. I feel bad. Okay. So yeah. This one I just thought was a cool cover. I just like when I saw this is a really cool. This is one of those gray tone covers.
Yeah, it is cool. GI Combat number 76.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Barely Silver Age. It's like,
Ross Heath,
early.
Ross Heath, and Ross Andrew.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is he underwater or something?
I think he's under the ground and he's getting like a bomb or something, or planting a bomb, or maybe he's under a tank. Yeah, that's what it is. He's under a tank.
Is it
He's
under
planting the
or
bomb.
in a tank? I don't know. It's a
Yeah,
bit
no. He's under the tank. See, that's the ground, and
right.
those are the trank treads.
Oh,
And
right.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
he's
what they.
putting a
Oh,
bomb on the.
he's putting on the wheel of the tank. Yeah,
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
yeah. Oh no, it says Grandinetti on the down there. What does that mean?
It could be like a alias name or something.
Oh no, it says Jerry Grandinetti cover. That's who did the cover.
Oh, okay. Okay. I don't know that name.
I don't know that name either, but it's pretty good cover.
Yeah. Probably he's super famous and we are both clueless people.
Yeah, well he can
But
draw. He can draw.
yeah, it's a really cool cover. So a 6.0. It's not like a mid-grade book. Uh so I thought this was a reasonable price. I mean, it's not I didn't like I'm not familiar with it. It was 159, I believe. Uh-oh.
Right, it keeps asking me to sign in. I already am signed in.
Okay, well, sign in again. So is this one of those 101 things?
Might be.
6.0.
No, it's not one of one. There we go. It
It's a new
is
record. New
well,
technical record, but not
a
like,
technical record. It's not a record if you include inflation.
yeah, silly inflation.
Yeah.
What did it sell for previously?
Well, it sold in 2021. It sold for $150. So it's gone up. It's gone up $9 in $9 in 4 years.
Okay, so that just shows you how much inflation we've had.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Uh,
crazy.
yeah. So yeah, it's sort of meh. It's not. It's
I
not.
mean,
I mean,
yeah,
there won't be
it's like a
many of
super
it.
chunk.
How many of these are there? 29.
Yeah, it's a low census. I mean, this is one that's pretty inexpensive.
Yeah,
So you'd only get it graded probably at this grade or higher, right?
I agree. Yeah, yeah.
Um, so imagine, and it's in that kind of era. Like what is this, like 1957, 50,
59.
59? Okay.
Yeah.
So like there was an era between 1955 and 1960 where it was kind of like a low point in the comic book history where they just didn't produce that many comics.
Oh,
and not many were saved from that era. Um, and I think this is kind of one of those. That was like, you know, especially war books. Yeah. So I think it's an interesting one, though.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's really good. I think that's it's it's I was less than a month old when this came out,
Oh, okay. Wow.
so I should have bought it really.
Yeah, you should have picked it up. I mean, you could have gotten it for 10 cents
Yeah.
and you got a good return on investment.
Yeah, it would have been difficult to find it in the UK.
And actually, probably you could have had a high grade copy too. So that would have been even better.
Would have been even better. Right. So there we go. We've got a technical record for Alan.
Okay.
Let's move on.
Next one.
Next one. The next one. Oh, we've had this a few, 3 or 4 times. Alan
I
like.
just like this book. So if I like something, you'll see it a lot. It's like me just liking a book. Um, yeah, this is the Green Hornet #1. This is actually the first cover appearance and first appearance of Bruce Lee in comics. So that's Bruce Lee right there.
Yeah, the Kato character, not the one with the mask,
Kato, yeah.
not the one with the
This
green
is
mask.
yeah, that's the Green Hornet. And yeah, this is like the first Silver Age appearance of the Green Hornet.
Right. So that's what's his name? Bruce Lee. Who's that?
I don't know. It should say on the label. You can zoom in and see. I'm not. I'm terrible with actors' names from before I was alive.
His name is Van Williams.
Van Williams.
He doesn't look very happy, does he?
No, he's supposed to look serious. I think
Right.
they're shocked because I think what's supposed to be is like that's the scene where the knife gets thrown or something like that. I don't
Yeah, he looks to me as if he's thinking all that training I did as an actor,
know.
and I don't get to play Hamlet. I get to play the Green Hornet.
I don't know. I think the Green Hornet's a cool character.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure. Irv Williams or is Van Williams agrees with you.
Hmm. Actually, I'd like to watch the old Green Hornets. I heard Bruce Lee in it is really awesome.
Yeah, well, he'll be jumping around a lot, I guess.
Yeah. So, yeah. I don't know. I think it's a cool book. So Green Hornet #1.
Yeah, very nice. In an eight
And
point.
this one is one of those ones that appeals to not just comic book collectors, but Bruce Lee collectors,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, um, yeah, and fans of Van Williams.
Okay, well, I don't think we have to worry about that too much. Okay.
Okay. All right. So, this sold. Oh goodness, what's
Are
this?
you not logged in?
I am logged in. I've logged in about 47 times.
Okay, well, 48 is a win. Okay. So
192.
192 seems low. This one seems
It
a bit
is
low.
low. It is
Yeah.
a record low. Um, it's the same price it was. It's at a lower price than it was in 2006, Alan. We're no longer
Oof.
going back to 2015. We're going back to 2005. This is less than 20 years ago.
So you're in what you're suggesting here is comics are a time machine, taking us back in time to earlier era. You
Yes,
know,
it's, I remember back in my day, this comic used to be, actually, it used
that's
to be more than it is now.
so, so wow. That's really sad. I mean, this is a really cool book. I just think it got missed. But there was a few other sales that were pretty low too.
I know it
I'm
just got
actually
missed because this is the second time it's been down at this price.
yeah.
Um,
It's
I just think nobody knows who
what
the Green Hornet is anymore.
what is that peak before it? There's like a couple peaks. Like there's like
There's a
it
big
looks
peak.
like the
There was a
yeah.
big peak in 2024.
Yeah, so just last year.
Yeah, where it was a double, more than, yeah,
It was even higher than COVID.
even higher than COVID. Yeah.
So you're telling me that everybody forgot the Green Hornet in the last year? I don't think that works that way. I don't know what's going on.
All
That's what
right,
I'm
okay.
saying.
So what do you think happened then?
I think that big sale is probably eBay fixed price sale. That'd be my guess. And then
You're correct. It is an eBay fixed price sale.
and this is why actually, uh they always kind of complain, oh, Heritage is so expensive, but you can actually get some really good deals on Heritage.
Oh, yes, you
Like,
can. We've seen that.
you know, and this is one of them. I think this was just a great deal, and but it shows that the value of this book hasn't really dropped. I know it sounds weird. Oh, it just got a lower price, but the probably that same person that bought this book could flip it for that higher price. I bet you somebody would be willing to pay that higher price just because it's a cool book.
Yeah, so what you
And
want to do with this is just go and put it on eBay.
yeah, I've seen that happen a few times where you get these low sales and then somebody puts it up on eBay for like double
Yeah,
and then just flips it, and you can get a pretty quick flip. And you can see like people are willing to pay that higher price. So why not, right?
yeah, yeah.
So the value of a book is not just what the last person paid for it, it's based on what people are willing to pay for it, in my mind. Yeah.
Yeah,
So makes sense, right?
yeah.
So how many on the census?
There are 342.
342. So that's a pretty low census count for such a key book. So
Yeah,
that's why people are willing to pay up for it.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, next up, it's Adventure. I don't think we've had this one before. Adventure Comics
No,
269. What's
this
special
is a
about
key.
this, Alan?
It's actually got a couple cool things going on for it. One is it's crypto cover.
Yeah,
Crypto is kind of hot right now,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it is also the first appearance of Aqualad.
Ah, okay. Everybody's favorite hero, Aqualad. Is it
Yeah, I mean
Aqualad?
it's
That's not Aqualad on the cover though. That's Solar Boy.
yeah, but Aqualad's inside.
Okay.
So yeah, so you know, it's a key book. Also a great crypto cover. You get him twice on the same cover, which is nice.
Yes, double crypto.
Yeah, so it should be worth twice as much for that reason. I don't know. So this is a seven.
Green Arrow's story in a title.
Yeah.
Entitled, because they had a backup. Yeah, the backup story was Green Arrow, wasn't it? And then yeah, that came to an
Mhm.
end. Right. Okay. It's quite nice to see
7.5.
Kurt Swan cover.
Uh-huh.
7.5. How much did this sell for? This double. Oh,
Refresh, and we'll find out the magic answer. I think it was like 500 or something like that, if I remember correctly.
what is going on here?
Just go back, yeah, and
I
refresh.
just did that. That's what caused it to go. Oh, there we go. Four
There we
three
go.
two.
432. Okay, not bad. Um, Seems a little low, just because it is a key
No,
appearance.
but it's DC.
I know DC is always low. It's kind of sad. People start liking DC. DC's cool. Okay, 7.5.
It's a
That's actually a record. Technical record
another
again.
technical record if you discount inflation. But that hasn't sold for 5 years. So
Yeah.
we avoided any COVID blip. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. Um,
Oh my goodness. This is almost the end of the month. What's happening? Is
I
it
know.
becoming a
I think I
seller's
think
market?
I think these have been massaged.
No, no, they haven't actually. I just randomly picked.
No, I don't kidding. I don't think you have
But
massaged.
next week I'm totally gonna massage the list. It's gonna be like epic records, okay? But yeah,
Well,
wow.
that's two
Okay.
technical records, but nothing,
Two
they
technical
are they
records.
are in this sort of esoteric, not very many copies. How many of them are there of this? There's only 143 of these. and this is a high
143.
grade.
That's a really low
Yeah,
census,
no,
actually.
it's a relatively high grade on a low volume. You
Yeah.
generally do get a good price.
So what was the previous sale?
The previous sale in 2020,
Okay.
before inflation, was 360.
360. I just amazed by how much inflation. Like that just shows you they've been lying to us. They say, "Oh, it's been, around 2%." No, that's not 2%.
No, no, with the
Um,
US, you had inflation at 5-6% for a couple of years, didn't they, in the US?
yeah, some maybe even higher than that. But yeah, it's been pretty crazy. But yeah, just yeah, good book. I actually picked this up way back when.
Oh,
There's
okay.
actually, I have to admit, there's one book on this list, and it might be actually the next one. That because of this list, I picked up.
Ah, okay.
So yeah. So let's see what's the next book on the list here.
Right. The next book on the list is Archie. That sounds the type of thing you would pick up.
So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, I got to get that one because this is one of those innuendo covers.
Oh, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the innuendo.
Okay,
Archie,
I
when
love
you
these
think of
innuendos.
my electric dress, you really know how to turn a guy on. Yes. Okay. I mean, it's
See, that's a pretty great one, isn't it?
yeah, but it's that is
And
in,
look at his
that
hip
is that
movement
is
too.
that
It's like,
is that is sort of intended pun, isn't it? It's a pun rather than being
yeah, yeah,
isn't it? Innuendo
yeah.
is when there's a sexual connotation. I mean,
Wow. Okay, how they're blatant with the sexual innuendo on this one.
okay.
And look at his hip movement.
Oh, yeah,
He's
look, it looks as if there's something going on in his pants.
and he's like looking down too. It's like, just it's a great cover. So I was like, wow, I got to pick this up. This book, just so you know, in like up to a VG to VF, under $10.
Yeah, yeah, no, I
This
get,
is a cheap book.
yeah.
So when I saw this sale, I was like, wow, that is like a lot of money for a high grade.
I bet
So
you, is it the highest graded?
it could be. It could be. Let's find out
So it went
when
for
we
$528.
yeah.
Alan's picked one up. I presume he picks up a raw.
I picked up a raw copy and it came with an extra issue, so it was two
Yeah.
comics. I paid $8.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go and have a look after this.
And they were, I would say they're VF.
Okay, that's all right.
No, yeah, that's decent.
VF's good. VF for $4 when they
when
go at $4 when a 9.6 goes for 528.
and if I press them, maybe I can get them up to a 9.6.
But
I don't know.
you never press anything, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Let's have a look. It's a huge record. This is not just
that's what I would have thought. Yeah.
this is way up. Somebody's overpaid for this. The FMV's 350 and somebody just paid 528. So somebody's way overpaid for this. Is it the highest grade?
It is the highest
There's
grade.
only two on the
There's
census.
and both are 9.6s.
And both are nine. Is it? Yeah. This isn't the same one that's sold twice. No, it's not, but it's a different copy. Um,
Wow.
yeah, two on the census.
What was the previous sale and when?
Previous sale was in 2024, and less than a year ago for 359.
So yeah, so it's gone up a lot. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's just one, but two people obviously wanted a high grade copy, didn't they?
this is like totally a seller's market. I mean, this is like a change in the way people are thinking and collecting. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, because of course, basing it on a population of two,
So yeah,
when
you
you
never
just
know.
bought a VF for $4, you don't think somebody's overpaid for this.
No. If you're gonna get a VF, probably it's worth about, I don't know, like $200-300. So I'm selling mine. It's joking. Yeah, there's lots of copies of this on eBay, strangely. And they're usually in that $10 range.
Yeah.
But I think it's a great cover. When I saw this, I thought it was really great. Who did the cover? Is it Dan DeCarlo?
Yes.
Yeah, so another, great artist, very innuendo cover. I just think it's great. I don't know. But I think somebody overpaid. Now, one thing I have to tell you is this auction on Heritage, there was a bunch of Archie.
Right.
So, and they were all going for high prices.
Okay.
Um,
Were they
so
all
I
sort
think,
of like this, 9.6s and 9.8s?
well, so my point in that is that they were all like, yeah, 9.6s and 9.8s. My point is when you have an auction devoted to like a certain like thing, like Archie in this case, it brings in those collectors.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
And then you can get these kind of high
Yeah.
prices.
Yeah.
Like, but then you throw in a Bruce Lee cover, and it's like, well, that's not Archie. So I mean that can happen where you can miss like group books together, like something that just doesn't fit the thing. Like I've seen ones where it was like a pre-code horror collection that was selling. It was really, great pre-code horror
Yeah.
collection, and they for some reason they mixed in it a couple romance books. Well,
Yeah.
the romance books didn't do so well.
Really cheap. Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I mean, I do look for that in an auction because I have
yeah, the
romance.
odd one out. Yeah,
And I did pick up some romance comics fairly cheap because they were in an auction and they weren't in a lot that said they were romance comics. You know,
yeah.
they were in a mixed lot. So if you were looking for romance comics, unless you actually specifically looked at the contents of the lot, you wouldn't have
Mhm.
picked out from the name of the lot.
Yeah, yeah. So that's my point. Like, I think this, went up because of that, where, you get a bit of a theme.
Yeah.
You get those kind of
Yeah,
collectors. You
you get
just
the
need a
Archie
few of them,
collectors in. You get the ones in who want Archie, who want to complete the
and
run.
they want the highest grade copy on the census. There's only two,
Yeah.
so they're going to pay up for it.
Well, they did.
Yeah.
Right. Alan's on a roll this week. And next up, it's another well-known character
Is this on your list or my list?
on your list.
Oh,
Cap
wow. Okay.
Captain Savage and his Leatherneck Raiders, number one.
This one I was not even familiar with.
I've got it. I own this.
And you know what's sad about this one? Like, I was not familiar with this one, but did you notice something about it? Zoom in. It's a really important thing to see. You got to zoom in, go lower, 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 lower. Yeah, go lower.
Oh, it's a premiere issue.
And I don't have it.
Oh,
I
Alan,
saw
how
this.
can you
I'm like, oh
not
my
got?
goodness,
How
what?
can you have not got one of these premiere issues?
I know. It's like, where have you been all my life? So this is like,
Alan
I
loves
thought
these little splashes saying,
premier issues. When is this from, too? Is this 68? Is this the class of 68 book?
I think it is, yeah, 68, yeah.
So class of 68 is basically in 1968, they did a lot of these premier issues like, Iron Man 1. What else was there? There was Doctor Strange. Um, there was Captain Marvel. There was a bunch that just
Yeah,
were these
yeah,
premier
yeah,
issues.
yeah.
Submariner. Yeah, just and this is one that I don't have. I
Well, there
feel
you
like
go, Alan. And I have got it. We got a comic I've got and Alan hasn't got.
I'm sad when I see this. I'm like it was like it was miss I was missing it all my life and I didn't even know about it. It's I got to now add this to my collection at some point.
This is
But
what because I buy lots in auctions. I sometimes, sometimes you get comics you didn't know. I didn't go out to buy this. It was just in a lot of comics I got.
a
But I
lot
have
of
to
comics.
say, I did think it was fairly cool once I got it. Um,
Yeah, I mean it looks
I've
cool.
kept it. I haven't resold it. It's in my war comic collection.
Hmm. So Captain Savage and the leather back
Yeah, and
or
it's
leather
nine
neck,
hundred
leather
and
back.
ninety
Yeah,
dollars, which is pretty good, I think.
that's that. I don't know if that's a good price or not because
Well,
it's a
there's
9.8,
yeah, but the
9.8
supply and demand. Who wants Captain Savage and his leatherneck raiders?
leather neck raiders. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just seems really cheap to me just because it's such a high grade. We got to refresh or something.
Going on with my computer today.
I mean, obviously, this is going to be the highest on the census, right?
Uh, so it's actually down, Alan.
That's what I said. I
Uh,
thought they seemed cheap.
yeah. Uh, the high was, it looks like oh no, it was last year. No, 2023 when it was 2306. So it's half what it has been.
Yeah, it's kind of like a little bit of a COVID peak, right?
What, 2023?
Yeah, like sort well, yeah, 2022 is
2023 is
more.
not COVID.
Yeah, it's sort of like the end of
No,
so
COVID,
was that January of or was that when was that in 2023?
April.
Oh my goodness, that's totally non-COVID.
Yeah, that's non-COVID.
That's weird.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then it crashed after that. That's
Well,
very
it's
strange.
first sale since then. I mean, this is not selling very frequently, this is selling once every.
Yeah,
So
this is the first time I've seen it. So this is
this is
why it's the
the
first
once
time.
every 3 year sale. So the 230 of these, there's nine in this grade. You'd think it'd sell a bit more frequently than that, wouldn't you? Uh,
Yeah.
but
But there's not, I mean, it's a low census for a Marvel premiere issue, right?
oh yeah, very low. Yeah, that must be the lowest. That must be the lowest.
Lowest of the premiere issues,
Yeah,
yeah.
must be. Yeah, yeah.
That's why I never had heard of it before, you know. So now I've got to go find this book. At least it's cheap.
Oh,
At
you'll
least
find
it's going to be cheap.
no problem. You'll probably find a very fine for $5 or something.
Yeah. Okay. So that's I just thought that was an interesting one.
And put it with your eye,
Um,
um, because they go
yeah,
well together. Right. I think that might be it for you, Alan.
that would be it for me. So we've discovered that it's a seller's market and comics are going through the roof. Uh, and there's a guy that's really good at predicting the future and seemed to be 100% correct.
Now, well, I think we've got a big key comic on my list that's your bellwether comic.
Yeah, and I don't think it bells too well. So,
And
um,
there's more than two issues of it uh,
yeah,
on the census, and it sells more than once every 3 years.
yeah, it sells pretty often. That's the problem. So yeah, so go over to Mark's channel and check out my bellwethers and see how well this seller's market is doing. Um, it's not doing that well. So hint, hint. But go over to Mark's channel. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.